It's unbelievable. And, it's amazing that he's in New York meeting 2026. Canada's healthcare system. Way to go. It's an hour away from sovereign government. It's unbelievable. And, it's amazing that he's in New York meeting with the likes of Klaus Schwab at the United Nations and these other individuals, these globalists who are trying to wrest power away from sovereign governments. That is the plan. Over the weekend, the Summit for the Future, the Pact for the Future, which is what they were signing, basically takes sovereign power away from Canada, away from the United States, and it gives power to the United Nations. No wonder he was in New York. He's wildly unpopular, 33% approval rating.
The same strategy is being deployed in Canada as it is in the United States, David, which is we don't need voters. We don't need elections. We will just sort of sidestep all of that and we will just rule. So you like us. We don't need elections. We don't need voters. That's exactly what they're trying to do right now in the United States.
Well, precisely, because when Biden was running for president, people said, don't worry, it's the people around him that matter. Kamala Harris, you don't think she's very intelligent? Don't worry, she's surrounded by some great advisors. And that's the argument. Don't worry about who you vote for, worry about the people they surround themselves with. And of course, this is insanity. But it comes back to me, there is a stark similarity between the last days of Joe Biden as the Democratic presidential candidate and the last days of Justin Trudeau as the leader of the Liberal Party. 24 hours before Nancy Pelosi deposed Joe Biden as her party's candidate for president, Joe Biden was on the stage literally 24 hours beforehand saying, I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to be my party's candidate in the next presidential election. 24 hours later, he was passing the torch to a new generation.
Destroyed the liberal media over that lie. Watch this.
And that's why we have a common sense plan to axe the tax, build the homes, fix the budget, and stop the crime. Axe the tax. This will be a carbon saw in the funds have been downgraded to near junk status as it's overpaid.
A lot of hope, a lot of encouragement at the very beginning. This was going Liberal government.
We also have French President Emmanuel Macron is coming to Canada. That's going to be another peas in a pod there. It's amazing to me, the wildly unpopular French President Macron is coming to meet with Justin Trudeau, I guess, to try to bolster support in Canada. This is
go to war with Russia with a French military that's almost laughable. And besides that, he's been facing huge protests in his own country. Anybody's popularity at the moment. He's 20 percentage points behind the Conservative Party. He remains wherever he goes, he faces protests. He faces opposition. So, as I think we're going to be discussing momentarily, he went to New York City to get some warmth and affection, first of all, from the United Nations, where I believe he wants to be the next Secretary General.